All right, so if I was to give a grade to how much I enjoyed Avatar,
Yeah.
let's say I went in thinking it was going to be like an 8.
Mm.
All right, I was expecting Ferngully. It was worse than Ferngully.
Did
So
you like
it dropped-
Ferngully?
No, well, when I was little. Come on.
Everyone liked it when they
Multiple.
were little.
Yeah.
That bat.
They didn't realize environmentalists made that movie for them.
That bat was freaking awesome.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't even know what his name is. Bartok or something? I don't know.
I don't remember. I just know he was funny.
Yeah. Anyway, I would give Avatar a 6.
I like how Avatar totally stole that scene right out of Ferngully where he's trying to stop that big bulldozer from tearing down the trees. I wonder where he got that idea. Anyway, you give it a 6, which
I would
is...
give it a 6 because it was okay.
It was okay. It was okay. I gave it a 7.5 nifty. Really, the only reason I gave it that was because he developed new cameras that made the 3D look better. Like, in all the years that 3D's been around, he finally advanced it.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what I gave it a nifty for.
Well, I gave Piranha the 7.5 nifty, but the only reason it didn't get an 8 was, remember, because I didn't like that how they did the ending, where you have the coolest part of the movie, and then you have to sit through like 20 minutes more.
So yours was more how the story was told. Mine was more the technology involved in making it when it came to Avatar.
Yeah.
All right. So, you saw The Last Exorcism.
Last Exorcism, that is right. I was one of the few.
Well,
and guess what?
Let's hear it.
I was one of the few who was not mad at the movie when I walked out.
You weren't angry with it.
I wasn't angry with the movie.
I hear there is some sort of thing going on with the ending.
Well, they complain about the ending. Well, I'll admit that for some stupid reason, they do the camera shake for like a minute and a half. Made my wife sick.
Camera shake like
they're running. They're running, and the camera just shakes for a minute and a half, and all you hear is breathing. I don't know why they promoted to that.
Is the camera in this scene shot from like one of them holding the camera, or is the camera?
One of them
okay. Is the whole movie shot like that?
For the most part, but you don't really notice until that point. They totally just Blair Witched it all of a sudden.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of weird.
All of a sudden, but it wasn't bad. It's like when the movie ended. At first, I was like, "What?" I'll admit, but it's one of those where the more you think about it, the better it is. It's definitely not an exorcism movie. People going in to see The Exorcist are going to be pissed because it's not like that. But like if you watch the story and you put it together, I think it's a cool movie. I would give it a 7.
A 7. I hear it like it plays on like the borderline of whether or not exorcisms are real or if it's just crazy people.
Oh yeah, it totally does that. The main actor who was from Saved by the Bell, college years.
Oh really?
Yeah, crazy. He's been around. He plays a guy who doesn't believe in exorcisms, thinks it's all fake, so he kind of goes to prove it. Well, I'm not 100% sure this girl was even possessed by a demon. I'm not sure. There was something wrong with her. Because the whole movie keeps you guessing, like, is something wrong with her or is she just crazy?
Really?
Yeah. So,
well, you know.
It's kind of funny because, like, at the end of the movie, I'm not 100% sure whether she was possessed. I don't know. It's like
it seems like this year endings are, you know, the ending of a movie leaving you not knowing what the heck is really happening seems to be popular.
Well, you know what happened, except actually, I take that back. One of the main people in the movie, they don't say what happened to him. The movie ends, and you're like, well, what happened to him? And they don't say anything. But it is cool.
Okay.
I thought the movie, I did enjoy the ending.
So 7. 7's a good grade.
And it wasn't scary. Oops. It's not a scary movie.
It's not scary?
No.
What is it? Is it suspenseful at all, or is it just...
I don't know.
Just interesting, somewhat entertaining movie.
It was entertaining. It was like a well done movie that wasn't that scary.
See, that critics will never like that. If a movie is entertaining, but it didn't like have some sort of hidden meaning somewhere, that movie sucked. Even though it was entertaining, you know, they're having like a good time and everything, and they know they're having like a good time, but you know, just because I don't know. Anyway, let's move on to a more media-oriented section of this. Well, actually, let's take a break and then we'll get into it.